Yes, that's right. It's time for Trailer Talk, the only show where 6 self-proclaimed experts react and nerd out on trailers from their unique POVs: editing, sound design, production, marketing, and acting. This week,
the new Ratchet and Clank trailer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game. Buy the game. Great acting. Great. It's beautiful. Let's talk about furries.
This could be the best episode yet. Nolan North here with Retro Replays Trailer Talk, back from my tiny crack den. Minus the crack. Alongside PJ,
Maybe.
Steph, Paul, Pagan, and Drew. Today, the new Ratchet and Clank trailer.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This is a pretty hot PlayStation 5 exclusive from Insomniac Games. The Ratchet and Clank franchise is huge. They have a ton of games. They did a movie, and this is their PlayStation 5 debut. This is basically the thing that they're putting on a pedestal. Everyone should go buy this game. So let's watch it. And
let's do it.
Let's do it.
They're looking at
Ratchet and Clank! What a wonderful surprise!
What do you want,
those are
Nefarious?
We're going to a dimension
Is it a movie or a
where
game?
I always win!
Right? It looks so good.
My lord, this is a game.
Clank? Where am I?
It looks so good.
Is it game footage?
This is
I'm Rivet.
cinematic.
Let's go for a ride.
Wow.
Wait,
It's
I
so
have
pretty.
to find my friend.
That's game footage, though.
Yeah. Look at this. Holy shit.
Emperor
Oh my God.
Nefarious, you have returned.
Yes! Emperor!
Clank.
Yes.
You're Nefarious. He looks a lot
So
like
she's
mine.
new.
Evil like him too. And that
I like
bomb
2
back.
years.
I'm coming, Clank. If we do not get the
Looks like a
Dimensionator now,
Mandalorian
we may lose every
Dimensionator. Okay, a little weak
dimension.
in the right of there.
Oh my.
Dimensionator.
Look at this. Look at that giant robot.
Man, this looks really good.
Yes. Mega gun.
Wow.
A little bit of a leak, but... only on PS5?
Only on the PS5.
I got to steal the PS5 from the studio.
I'm
I'm playing this
one.
one.
First.
I'm playing this one. This looks good.
It does, doesn't
When are we
it?
playing this on the show?
This looks real good.
I love how it's sometimes you see those great cinematic cuts and then you go to the gameplay and it's like, nah. Those are a little hard to tell. I mean, obviously you could tell, but that colors, I'm excited to play that one. Who played the first one? I've played the first one too. I enjoyed it a bit, but this looks really good.
How many PlayStation 5 games only are there?
3.
There's only
there's
3
not-
right now?
There's not many that are just for PS5.
And
right.
it's
A lot of them-
it's very
a lot of
The
little
show
though,
where
Paul.
you can say anything.
A lot of them are just for PS5.
This looks good, guys.
Nolan, are you in this game?
I am not.
I'm not playing it. Then.
I'm going to make some calls. I don't know why.
I only play games
because
Nolan is in.
Ratchet and Clank, I did get to do Crack in Time. Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time.
I'm playing Sigmund, yes, sir.
But you got 2 great people, David Kay, who's Clank, and James Arnold Taylor as Ratchet. I mean, this is like their annuity, this series. These guys are killing it. They get better and better each time. And another thing exciting just from the actor standpoint is this is kind of like that, they go through some kind of a rift. And you saw that character at the end. That character is Rivet, played by the super talented Jennifer Hale. So there's a lot of good people behind this, and with the visuals and everything, this is a winner right here.
It looks good.
It looks real
Nolan,
good.
may I ask you a question?
Yes.
When you're doing, I understand I've seen you actually do the cutscenes, but how do they do the game voices, like when they're actually in the playing part? Because that's, the player can decide where to go in that. Are those just a bunch of voices you record and they just cut them in whenever appropriate or based on a response?
So that's this is the kind of game that's not mocapped necessarily. It's in studio, unless they did do something. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but for in-game stuff, it's usually done in studio, where you just have a script and any possible scenario is covered. There'll be little things, but then they'll have a bunch of excerpts. Like they'll have their script, but then they'll have their like no and look out and death screams and successes and the yeahs, and you'll have a bunch of them. And then the geniuses back at the developer just kind of put all that together and make it what it is.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever had to say for those like little sidebars? You
get kind of bored at a certain point because it's always the nah. And I once did an exert and they liked it. I did this. This is my exert. When I got punched or stabbed, it was hoinga. Hoinga.
I thought that's what you said when you had sex with your wife.
I do.
At that special moment.
That's where I pulled it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dig deep.
I love how you draw from your personal experiences and bring those into video games. Like, I mean, it's just.
I like to make it realistic. I like to give the people what they want.
No.
Have you ever voiced a sex
run in here
video
with
game?
a towel.
Have you ever voiced a sex video game? Come on, you can tell us.
Video game?
No. Look at him. No. They
I
didn't pay me
would.
enough.
I've just never
They
been
didn't
asked.
offer me enough.
Once you get into that kind of work, it's really hard to get out.
Right.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It says not nothing. I don't know why I know that. But
Paul.
Yeah. No matter what you're doing, editing, sound, lighting, acting.
Bringing it back to the game.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This game, this game looks amazing, right? I'm a big fan of the series. I played a lot of the early Ratchet and Clank games, like PS2, PS3 games. Because listen, I love smashing things with a hammer and blowing shit up with badass guns. That's kind of like that checks basically two boxes that I'm a big fan of.
What else is there?
Right, but maybe I think more than that is I just love the vibe of Ratchet and Clank. It's sort of, it never takes itself too seriously. The villains are always like these like over the top mustache twirling like idiots, right? They're bumbling idiots, but Ratchet's always there to kind of put him in its place. You got like the sidekick with Clank, which is fun, and he kind of opens up different dynamics of gameplay because you could in earlier games he would pop off and you would go into like and use Clank to go into different levels. I like the game, like the stakes are always high, but it's never like dark, like it's always just kind of lighthearted and fun. And I don't know, this game just looks incredible. Like the worlds, like how you can travel through the time worlds and how quickly it loads. And you can right away tell that they're going to take advantage fully, like what the PS5 was built for, whether it's like the controller or the system itself. They're really just kind of utilizing everything that the PS5 and they're just going to throw it all at you. And I'm really excited. And also, Armin Shimmerman plays Dr. Nefarious, who I'm a big fan of because he was Quark in DS9. So a little nerd cred there for all you Star Trek nerds out there.
Yep. Ding. I just like the fact that you know Armin Shimmerman.
He's a good dude.
I think the worst part of this game and this trailer is I'm not part of it.
I can change that.
Much sad.
I'll edit you in. We'll just do like a little quick little
Can you
flash.
do that?
You could.
Sure.
Emperor!
Be careful what you wish for.
Little disappointed. I've done Ratchet and Clank and they don't call me back. So what does that say?
They're saving you for their next game, the big comeback.
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
Bringing it back
That's
around
it.
to the sex thing. Do you think people dress up like Ratchet and get furry and,
Yes.
and kind of do the Ratchet and Clanky
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
just like let's do something horrible to each other
Rule 34.
with a hammer.
with a hand.
If it exists, there is porn of it.
Yes, they do.
We're just gonna.
They totally do.
I'm just trying to spice up. This is what happens when I do trailer talk and drink.
Do you remember back in the day with cons before before everybody had phones and groups, they used to have these boards that were in the main lobbies, and the furries and the different groups would put their things on there, and you could go and sex orgy with furries in this hotel at 8 o'clock. You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, me neither. I don't remember that either. Where'd that come from? I don't fucking remember that. Put the furry suit back. Not now.
What weird hotel cons
Professionals everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I know.
San Diego Comic-Con.
You
know what's another one that's
San Dimas
Dragon Con.
Comic-Con?
Dragon Con gets kinky too. Okay. Dragon Con gets really kinky.
Yeah. We need to hang out with PJ more when we go to the cons, apparently.
Right.
Yeah. Do you remember that one? Do you remember that one con? Where was that con, Nolan? Where we got we set up at this hotel, but they had to go a bar, and they had to go to a phone booth and put a secret number in to get inside the bar where we were, and nobody could get in. It was just you and me.
Dragon
it was
Con
at Dragon
in
Con.
Atlanta.
Oh, that's
It was
so
me
cool.
and Nolan. We were sat there for so long. We got so hammered, and people couldn't get in. We're like,
because they couldn't figure out how to.
It was a con man.
They couldn't figure out how to get in. Like you had to go into this booth and then open in the booth. You had to type a phone number in, and that was the door to get into the bar.
Yeah,
we did a
con man.
It out.
BJ, it was a con man scavenger hunt. And people were really bad at it. So we got hammered at like a speakeasy bar in Atlanta.
The scavenger hunt was so difficult. No one showed up to your...
There's somebody else with us.
Your thing. Amazing.
No one showed up.
Yeah.
No one showed up. It got to the point where we just called people and go, look, we're fucking here.
Do you know? I
like
know what it
pin.
was. Do you know who was there? Alan.
That's amazing.
Alan came.
Oh,
and
right.
Then,
Alan
and then
was
he had
there
to,
too.
He had to fly out, or he flew in from Toronto because he did both of them the same weekend.
Yeah. Worst scavenger hunt in the world.
Yeah.
Too hard. It was awful.
First of all, nobody could find it, and there was really nothing to find except two drunk guys.
And then we started smoking cigars. God, I felt so awful the next day.
Yeah, it was not a good look.
What is this?
What are you talking about right now?
How
Not
are
a good
you
look
in
at
a
all.
movie?
I
Like
don't
it's
know.
like your whole life is a movie.
I don't know. Well, what else can you say? It's a
Topics
great
and
game. I want to
tangents.
play it. Like,
Topics and
it's
tangents,
really
yes.
good. There's nothing out about it. I mean, everybody in it is stellar. It's like, fucking buy the game. Let's play it. Let's go. Next.
I mean, that is a fair assessment. I echo
Does
that
anybody
statement.
have anything negative to say, Paul?
No, no, actually I don't.
Paul's here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy.
He's back.
I have
Well, it
nothing
looks
bad
like a
to
great
say.
game. I'll never play it.
Like, no, you know,
What's your favorite video game, Paul?
of
Ratchet
all time,
Clank.
of all time.
What'd you play last?
What did I play last? Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a good
Yeah, and I got about, I don't know, I played for, I couldn't get past like half hour in or something like that. I don't know. It's just very frustrating.
The snow. It's hard.
Yeah.
The snow.
The snow, yeah, this is snow.
Yeah. No.
hard
Listen,
in
that's
the
like
snow.
that's like
Are we still talking about video games?
0.001% of that game.
Pagan, say
Pagan, how do
something.
you feel? What's your Irish take on this game?
I think the Irish are going to love it. Back to you in the studio, PJ. No, honestly, I wanted to say about Drew's point, the controller, I can't wait to see how this game feels. Like anything, like when you kind of going in like the motions and everything during the game, I
Are we
can
back
always
to the sex
feel
game
it.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about something else.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm confused. Sorry.
Are we still recording?
I hope so, because this could be the best episode yet. Yeah. This whole episode's like, yeah, it's a beautiful game. Buy the game. Great acting. Great. It's beautiful. Let's talk about furries and banging each other. Oh, God. Let's talk about me having another drink.
Yeah.
This is called trailer talk. Like this.
Well, personally, hold on one second.
Got to compose yourself.
I'm not too familiar with this game series, but just like judging by this little trailer, I mean, yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I do have to agree with you when you said, PJ, like, I feel like the logo could have been like a little more,
It's a little meh.
but you know, that's just a design perspective.
All right, listen, I forget this. I'm wrapping it up. Here's the deal.
Thank you.
Ratchet and Clank Rift
Wrap it
Apart.
up. Back to the
looks
sex
great.
game.
It's perfect. Probably not good as Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time, which had me as Sigmund.
Yes, sir. Whatever you need, sir.
That was a great game. But this is probably good too. Buy it, don't buy it, who cares? It's a good one. Drusephine J. Drusef, last word to you.
Yeah.
King now.
Last word to you.
Yeah, you nailed it. I mean,
There it is.
let's
Last
hope they
word.
make another movie.
Another movie.
It was a movie?
Movie sucked.
Yeah.
Movie sucked.
It wasn't quite as good as the Mario Brothers movie, but it was all right.
They can't make good movies from games. I don't.
Are you talking about the sex tape of Ratchet and Clank? What are you talking about?
Wait, is that a movie?
That'll
thumbs up.
We're bringing it around.
No, look, there's only one
right.
coming up.
Thanks for watching/listening. Guys, if you want us to talk about a movie or a game or any kind of TV trailer, just let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're into what we're doing, please subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by using the join button below. Don't be afraid. Click it.